So I was in a conversation with someone the other day, and they were telling me about how recently they saw a photo of themselves and got pretty upset because they kind of realized that they, in their words, had let themselves go. And they then proceeded to tell me, you know what, it's fine. I know how to lose the weight. I'm just gonna diet really hardcore for a couple months, and that's all it's gonna take, and I'm gonna get down to where I was, and it'll be good. That conversation really lingered with me for a while, and it got me thinking about how important your mentality is when you're looking to live in optimal health and wanting to change your lifestyle. We use words like diet when we're talking about optimal health. That also insinuates things like restriction and deprivation, and I've said it before, those things in my mind have nothing to do with a healthy lifestyle. I think it's quite the opposite, that when we're finding optimal health, we're also finding freedom. And let me tell you now, you can justify almost any decision you make. You can tell yourself, you know what, I'm gonna have this piece of cake because I had a hard day and a hard week and I deserve it. And yeah, that's fine if that's the case, but how many times are you gonna make that justification? How many times are you gonna have a bad day at work or at school or wherever you are and make the decision, well, I should just treat myself because I earned it, because I had a hard day? A really great example of this is that I go to class 2 days a week. I start at 8 a.m. and I go all day until 3:15. And I tell myself, I better get up for this 8 a.m. because I know I can find a way to sleep through it. I know I can lay there and tell myself, you know what, work's been really hard this week. Or I've turned in all my work and I've been paying attention. Or I got really good grades on those last exams, so why not sleep through my 8 a.m. this morning? But then what does that turn into? That turns into, well, I slept through my 8 a.m., I'm still feeling sleepy, why not skip my 9:30? I might as well. And then that turns into, well, my 11 o'clock, that can wait. I'm doing fine. I don't need to go to that. And next thing you know, I've slept through all of my classes in a whole day. I've skipped all of them just because of that one justification in the morning and what that led to and how that snowballed into something I never planned it to. We can really look at our health the same way. While living in structure and having a plan is always great, we're human and sometimes we deviate from that. Sometimes we indulge. But how many times are you going to justify something the same way? How many times are you going to say, I had a really awful day and I don't want to stick to my plan right now. I don't want to stick to my goals right now. At the end of the day, we can bring everything back to this why. Why did I start this journey? Why do I want to continue this journey? Why did I set a goal in the first place? Where was I at the beginning of this that made me say yes to changing my life in the first place? Holding on to that why is going to help you in every decision you make, because the truth is we make hundreds of decisions every day that go way beyond our health and what we're eating and how much we're working out. You make a decision about what time you're going to go to bed, what time you're going to get up, what are you going to wear, which way are you going to walk, which way are you going to drive, where are you going to sit, where are you going to shop. We make all of these decisions throughout the day, and by holding on to that initial why, that initial reason why you started, that's what gets you through them, and that's what makes all the difference. I know it's much easier said than done, and I know in the moment when you really want something, you can find any way to justify it. But I encourage you to really dig deep and think to yourself, where is this decision going to put me in terms of my goals and where I want to be with my life? Whether that pertains to your health or your career or your relationships. Making conscious decisions and not letting those choices be influenced by things like emotions or fear is where you're going to find success in accomplishing your goals.